Hello. So I was in a video game shop the other day and I came across this, a Black Ops strategy guide, and in it there is tips on how to properly play Kino der Toten. I say properly because this is apparently how you're supposed to play. Obviously I've been playing zombies for about 15 years, but in this video I'm going to be following it and we're going to see if it's true and if this is actually the way to play zombies. If you guys want to see more videos with me following this guide or in other kind of videos like this, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. So it starts off by saying, this general solo strategy should get you to the double-digit rounds on zombies. How far it takes you beyond that depends entirely on your skill. The exact rounds in which you implement each step vary because the amount of money you make fluctuates wildly, according to both the numbers of melee kills you perform and the random drops you find. Adjust your strategy accordingly if you have a lot of money or not enough to proceed to the next step. Feel free to modify the strategy for multiplayer. Collectively, your team has slightly more resources and can activate more traps and doors faster. Be warned, there are more zombies in co-op, so some of these stages may be untenable. Okay. I also flipped through this book. This is made before any DLCs were out as well, so it only covers Kino 5 and Dead Ops. So, it's going to be interesting. So it says, on round 1, let the zombies tear down 2 barricades. If they attack a third, knife the zombies trying to enter. Repair one of the barricades before the end of the round. Leave the second barricade to repair at the beginning of round 2. Only use melee to kill zombies this round. And also, I should use my 500 starting points to buy a quick revive. So I can't argue with that. We'll get a quick revive. So we've got to let him break down 2 barricades. Okay, so we've got one guy coming there. Got one guy coming out. Are they just going for the 2 barricades, or have I got to knife them? Oh, they're going for more than one. Oh my bad! I repaired a barricade. My bad. Right, so I'm going to entirely use my knife on this round, and I'll have this as my barrier to rebuild on round 1. They're breaking in there as well. The guy didn't warn me about this. Oh no! We're going to kill him. And then I'm going to use my points to rebuild this barrier this round. At the start of the round, fully repair the barricade you left in round 1. You can start repairing as soon as the second hash appears at the bottom of your HUD. This round, you can shoot the zombies roughly 16 times, 2 clips in the body, with your pistol before you knife them. Do your best to melee kill all the zombies in this round. Knife the zombies through the barricade 2 or 3 times for a safe kill. Don't buy anything this round. Okay. 2 full mags into a zombie sounds quite excessive. I don't know if that's actually... It's not. Well, the guy... Well, guys, the guide's lied. It also says knife the zombies 2 to 3 times through a barricade to get a safe kill. But that's obviously not the case. Right. So for round 3... Make sure everything is boarded up at the start of this round. Hold out in this room for as long as you can with just your knife and your pistol. Pump 10 bullets into zombies before you attempt to melee them if they are not behind a barricade. If you are out of ammo, don't worry about holding your ground. When you can't hold back any longer, unlock the door, cost 750. Move to the lower hallway to purchase the MPL, costing 1,000 points. Finish off the rest of the wave with headshots via the MPL. Oh, try not to hit your barricade points cap by leaving the last zombie alive and running around to repair each barricade. Right, well that matters. I gotta go by this door and get the MPL. Make sure I get headshots. I gotta make sure I get my points, maximize my points by getting the barricades as well. On my aim. Oh no, I'm failing. The guide would not be happy at me. Right. So the next part of the guide says, when you have at least 7,000 points, your next move is to turn on the power. This costs 3,500 points just to unlock the doors. Hold that in the MPL room as long as you can. There are only 2 zombie barricades to keep up and the zombies funnel directly to you. You need more ammo before you're ready to move. You can either open the next door and buy the AK-74U or buy more MPL ammo directly. If the enemies start to overwhelm you, use your points to open doors. Whenever you enter a new area, you can be sure no enemies are there as long as most around zombies have already spawned in. When you have at least 7,000 points, it's time to turn on the power. You don't have to do this all at once. In fact, we recommend you move slowly towards the power generating room as the zombies overwhelm you. This allows you to back your way towards the power room, and by the time you get there, you should have a lot of points. The more points you have before you turn on the power, the better. Another reason not to rush is that the gas zombie crawlers don't show up until you turn the power on. In general, the zombie waves should be much easier without the gas zombies around. Okay. I guess I'll just exhaust all my points and I'll buy towards the. I need 7,000 points. My bad. Where are all the zombies? Come on. It hasn't warned me about there being dogs. I kind of get the feeling it should have warned me about that by now. Right, so now we've got our 7,000 points. Let's go back towards power. And I'm also running on MBL ammo, so I'm going to buy the AK-74U as well. I'm also walking like I'm in a guide as well. So, we're at the power. It says, by the time you get to the power room, you should be close to round 7 or 8. Well, I'm on round 6. The zombies are very tough, and you need serious firepower to survive much longer. Wait until you are nearly cornered, and then open the last door to the theatre. Shit, guys, I fucked up. Once you're inside, continue backing down the staircase. It's an excellent spot to line up the zombies and kill them one by one. When you thin the zombie wave considerably, move to activate the power on the stage. Well, I got a bit ahead of myself. I apologise about that, but you know, muscle memory kicked in. I'm feel kind of overwhelmed, so I'm gonna move to activate the power on the stage. I think. Oh god, yeah, they're all over the place, guys. They're everywhere. Turning on the power opens up the loop. You can now move freely in a full circle through the theatre, always having two ways out to help ensure your survival. Having looped back to the beginning, you can now buy another quick arriving lobby if you need it. Sprint to the front of the theatre and buy the Juggernog. If you like to melee zombies, consider the Bowie knife. It's worth 3k. Okay. Well, I can't afford it either right now. I guess we'll go to round 8. It said it should be about round 7 or 8, so we'll do that. Right, we'll grab that. I should point out that the picture in the guide right now shows someone with all 4 perks. It's just always a bad jug. Okay, well, I'm going to buy the Juggernog. And then I kind of like knifing, so I'm going to buy the Bowie knife as well. I think. I might treat myself. So now it says, consider buying the Bowie knife. It's worth the 3k. So, okay, we know that. If you have about 4k left, buy the claymores at the front of the theatre as well. Claymores are useful as they replenish 2 per round. So I should have about 4k points left by now. Apparently, after buying my Jug and Bowie knife on round 8. I'm sure this guide was very good 10 years ago, 15 years ago, or whatever, you know. Alright, so I've got about 4k points, so we'll buy the claymores. There we are. We'll place one down here to protect ourselves. Now it says, get a good random weapon. Now you need to get a good random weapon. You should have about 3k left over for 3 random weapon tries. Locate the box using the map in the theatre. Use the box until you get a weapon you like. You can get one of many good weapons, but normally you want something fully automatic that has a decent max ammo capacity. We recommend the AUG, the HK21 or the ray gun. You can determine your favourite random weapon via experimentation. Everyone has different favourites. Oh, that's convenient. The box is right. Wait, let me use the map on the theatre as well. Let's not forget that. Okay. So it's in the theatre. Okay. Okay, that's not quite a gun I want. I'm kind of hoping for the AUG or the HK21 right now. I've got a credible source there. Good weapons. However, it does say something full automatic with a good ammo capacity, and this RPK gun seems pretty good. Okay, so we got a good recommended weapon. Then it says, upgrade your random weapon. At this point, you should be encroaching on round 10. Consider opening up the rest of the theatre to allow additional evasive options. Now that you have the Juggernog, you should be able to sprint freely past small groups of zombies without risk. Remember to buy a nuclear revive if you get caught by the zombies. Your goal now is to survive long enough to have 5k points. Surviving past round 10 takes a lot of skill, or a lot of luck. If you get cornered, consider deploying traps, as this gives you a couple minutes to take it easy, and helps to thin out a tough wave. When you make 5k points, it's time to head to the teleporter. To do this, try to do this at the beginning of the map, because the teleporter actually kills enemies, and you'll have a few moments to pick up off enemies from the projector room. Okay. I'm going to link this teleporter while I save up my 5,000 points. Okay, so I've got my 5,000 points. I'm going to do it at the beginning of a round to kill a couple of zombies. Okay, we'll go for my recommended gun, the AUG. There we are. So now it says, once you have an upgraded gun, there is no best path. Just keep moving and saving up points. Consider getting the Speed Cola perk first, but avoid double tap, as it simply drains your ammo faster. Use the teleporter every other round to get a breather and eventually upgrade your second, in brackets, wall weapon. Try to group the enemies behind you, keep them in sight, and move slowly through the house. Picking them off slowly to get extra points. Only 24 zombies that can... There is only 24 zombies that can appear in the cinema at any given time. The game doesn't spawn new enemies until those 24 are killed. Killing the zombies slowly helps you ensure you don't get overwhelmed. Always keep a war weapon handy in case there's a shortage of max ammo power-up drops. How long can you last? Question mark. Well, we'll see how long I can last. I'm going to try out this M16 Wargun I've heard about that's over there on the stage. And I want to try out the Speed Cola that they're all on about. Right, so luckily there is a map for here that does show me where to go to find where Speed Cola is. Right, let me swap to my shotgun for this. Right, there we are. So I have my other wargun, and I'm going to now go activate the teleporter again. And then now, do I get the Speed Cola first, or do I get my pack-punched other gun? I feel pretty confident with the AUG for now, so I think I'll go get the Speed Cola. But I shouldn't get the double tap, obviously, because I've been warned that it's stranger ammo. Okay, I'm gonna buy over to the Speed Cola now. Right, it's now set to get M16 pack punched. The guide does show this person getting a game over on round 17, so I don't know if that's part of the strategy, but I think that might be what I'm going to have to do. You know, it's really inconvenient. It tells me to open up both doors. I feel like if personally, if I was going to play, I wouldn't open up one of the doors. It'd be a bit easier to run the zombies around in circles. But, you know, I can't argue what the guide tells me to do. Okay, I've almost got enough points to pack punch my M16. It's good that I'm doing this at the start of the round as well, because I can kill a few zombies with the teleporter. There we are. I also pop in this film reel I found. We'll put that on the screen. I realised I've got two guns with attachments here. Look at that. You know, I kind of wish they added, like, other perks in this back. I might have to go buy double tap. Because I kind of feel like... don't know, I'm out of ammo and I could do with another gun, but I feel like they wouldn't let you buy 4 perks, you know. If, you know, why only put 4 perks on the map if you can only buy 4, you know? If it's not useful, why is it there? We might as well open up the rest of the map while we're here as well. Like, I don't know, I feel like if they had another perk, I'd really appreciate it in the game. But unfortunately, we just got the main 4. The quick revive, the Juggernog, the speed curl, and the double tap. Well, we've got one more round, and then that's us done. Then we'll go over the rest of the book, and we'll show you what else we got in there, especially for the Kino der Toten part. You know, if you guys want to see another video of me doing this on 5, let me know. Right, and that's round 16 done. So I guess the strategy ends here, because the guy downed on round 17, so... I don't know, I can't really argue with the inevitable, I suppose. Oh no, there's... Not the dogs. Oh no, I died in round 17. No, I do know I'm taking the piss a bit, but to be fair, I imagine back in the day this is probably a pretty good guide. Like, there's a picture of the map, and it does explain how to teleport and everything. How to get Pack-a-Punch, about the Hellhounds. It just for some reason doesn't mention that during the actual waves. It says, Hellhounds can show up from round 5 onward. After their initial appearance, they'll return every 4 to 6 rounds. Unlike with normal zombies, you don't have to run to take on Hellhounds. Just make sure you have plenty of ammo for your gun and find a corner where you can see any advancing dogs from a good distance. Stay in the corner and spray and control burst the dog's head as they charge you. If you get hit, sprint until your health goes back to normal. Dogs are much easier to take on if you have the Juggernog perk. This is about traps. You can activate traps by using your points. They last a few minutes but require a recharge before you can use them again. Zombies killed by traps do not provide points. The cinema features 3 types of traps: electric traps, fire pit traps, and a sentry gun. Explains about the mystery box. There are many locations for the mystery box on this level. The mystery box is placed in one of several possible locations when you start the level. When you turn on the power, a special sign at each potential box location displays a green light to show you the box's current location. As you use the mystery box, it eventually runs out of items and teleports to a new spot. And yeah, like I said, if you guys want to see another video on this, maybe you want to go through 5 and do the strategy on that and talk you through the rest of that, drop a comment, let me know. And with that, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.